Ooh, buddy. Man. Really cannot believe it. Really cannot believe this bullshit. It's crazy. Real crazy. Let me give this a minute real quick. Give this a slight little minute. People can come in. This is like a real short notice, like an immediate, just a real immediate hit right here. Alarm tomorrow for April 9th? Why would I have an alarm on my phone for something that happens in 2 weeks? That's weird. What's good, bro? What's up, man? What's up, Jimmy? What up, Matt? Or Matthew? What up, Commander? Darian? J-Dub? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up, Nash? What up, Lil World? What's up, CMC, man? Look, this right here is a stream I actually did not plan on doing. As y'all can tell, I just started the schedule for the stream like 3 minutes ago. Probably just popped up on your notifications or whatever. I was going to do a real video. Actually, I did shoot a real video for this Panthers content. What happened was the video ended up being out of focus. And when I went to re-record, my SD card, I guess just stopped working. And I didn't want to go out and get another one. And I was worried about it because I was going to go ahead and put out the Robbie Anderson video. But in the Robbie Anderson video, I keep referencing my cam gets released by the Panthers video. I keep talking about like, I call back the things that I say in that video, and it made it really weird, and I couldn't really edit around it. And I was trying to figure out a way to format this and get the data back, or try to get it to work so I can actually record on my camera. And it did not work. And I didn't want to do an actual legit video, you feel me, doing this. I feel like this topic right here for Cam is much bigger than me doing a picture-in-picture, going through the tweets and whatnot. So I'm going to get a new SD card tomorrow and do the actual video. But for right now, this live stream is going to have to serve as the placeholder for it. Because I want to get y'all's quick reactions. And then I'm going to be on here for maybe just an hour, honestly. I don't really be up here streaming for too long. But yeah, I definitely know about the Robbie Anderson news. That video is already recorded, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that up later on tonight after this stream. But actually, can I do that? I can do it still. I can still do it. But yeah. And actually, I'm actually pretty excited for that Robbie Anderson news. I'm not gonna lie. I think our offense is gonna be really good. We might have to draft strictly only defense. And with getting Robbie Anderson, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might actually be open now to picking up a tight end in the fourth. Look. I know what I said about Ian Thomas, but imagine 2 tight end sets, Ian Thomas and someone else, and those weapons outside and C-Mac. I talk about that in my video, but let's talk about Cam. Where's the Robbie Anderson video? It's coming. The stay-at-home proclamation is not good. Oh, yeah, I saw in Mecklenburg County, I'm not in Charlotte anymore, but in Mecklenburg, they have an isolate and shelter. Is that what it's called? I know, what's his name? Is it Roy Cooper? Did I get an email, or where did I see that? Was it in the email? Was it Twitter? I forgot where it was, but I still get Mecklenburg County emails sometimes. I heard there was a shelter-in-place edict, I guess is what it's called. Is in effect in Charlotte. That is wild, bro. That is wild. Oh yeah, Cam's gonna be fine. I think Cam's gonna be straight. But yeah, let's go and get to talk about Cam so I can actually like get through this, because if we talk about everything that's going on lately, then we'll be here for hours and hours. You feel me? And we'll be here for a minute. You feel me? I wouldn't be surprised if we trade Samuels for more draft picks. Would I be surprised? No. Would I want that to happen? I don't know. Actually, that's a pretty good video topic. Will the Panthers trade Curtis Samuel? Because this is a very deep. You know what? His contract is up soon, this upcoming year, and this is a deep wide receiver draft. I wouldn't be surprised that happened either. But hold up. Let me get to this. First of all, I hope y'all are all safe. Hope y'all are washing y'all hands. Wash y'all hands. Matter of fact, walk away from this video right now and just wash your hands. Find some hand sanitizer near you and just wash your hands. Me, I'm gonna go ahead and just, do what I do. I washed my hands right before I came on this thing, so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Cam being gone is huge news, and it's really weird to me because on one hand, I can understand from the business part of it, like the team wanted to move on. You didn't know whether he was healthy or not, and according to this tweet right here, it said he had a physical and everything, and that it turned out that he was actually pretty healthy. So, but this didn't happen until the 23rd. You feel me? So it's kind of weird in that sense. Why couldn't he got in the physical in Atlanta sooner? That's really weird to me. But I guess the team wanted to go ahead and get an actual workout. Passing a physical and performing in a workout and performing in the NFL for several years straight are three very different things. So it's hard for me to actually gauge how much I should put into this. You feel me? Trade, I say New England. Actually, yeah, New England or Philly would be the best spot. Philly is obvious, right? Philly's obvious, but with the Patriots, the Patriots might get Cam and Curtis. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't mind seeing either Jameis or Cam in the Patriots. I think I want to see Jameis in the Chargers, and I want to see Cam in the Patriots. Imagine Cam with Bill Belichick and some good receivers. That could be hell in a cell. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but getting cleared for a physical, getting cleared to play NFL football, and then playing NFL football and not getting injured for 3-4 years is those are very different things. You feel me? So I don't know exactly. Like, I can understand from the Panthers spot thinking maybe Cam's healthy right now. But can we actually give him a 3 or 4 year deal and say that he will definitely be healthy for the next 4 years straight? It's hard to say that because we thought Cam was healthy this past year. We thought Cam was healthy 2 years ago. And then things happened. And you can't control that. But at the same time, you have to come to expect that in the NFL. Guys get hurt. And once guys start getting hurt, especially quarterbacks who have lingering injuries or chronic injuries or repeated injuries, you can believe, let's go ahead and bet, players are going to target that. You feel me? Defensive players are going to target that, and they won't get fined for it. They're not going to get fined for it, so they're going to just go for it and whatnot. You'll see guys die. Well, you can't really dive at guys' legs anymore, but you would. Yeah, I would not be surprised if the Panthers just said, look, even if he is healthy, we can't really just guarantee he'll be good for the next several years, so we can't make that decision right now. It'll be better audio right here. There was also a lot of people saying that the Panthers tanked their trade value or tanked their possibility of trading Cam by getting Teddy Bridgewater. I think the Panthers were trying to trade Cam for months. I think this whole time they've been trying to get Cam traded, trying to find guys, trying to find teams to trade for him. That sound like a match? I don't know. I mean, he made a lot of bad quarterbacks look good. If anyone, hey, look, I promise you, it sounds like a better match than Cam and Ron Rivera. What's a better match, do you think? Cam and Ron Rivera or Cam and Bill Belichick? Let's move on. But I think the Panthers were trying to trade him for the last few months, and they couldn't find anyone because you can't really, you either give him $19 million for 1 year and it's a rental, and you just gave away picks, and you just wasted $19 million to pick him up, or you have to extend him. You have to pick him up and extend him, because I heard that Cam was not trying to play on a 1 year deal, and that makes sense. And I've been saying this since before this season. I've been talking about this. What's the biggest thing I've been saying in every single live and every single video I've done about Cam? No quarterback wants to play on the last year of their deal. No franchise quarterback ever has to play on the last year of their deal. No one wants that. It's a bad decision. It's a bad move for the team and the player. denied certain trades. That could be possible, but I feel like every single trade, I think every single place that needs a quarterback is a good place. The Colts need a quarterback. That's already filled, but that was a good spot to go to. The Bucs was a good spot to go to. New England, see, the thing about them is they don't have an O-line or weapons right now. They'll probably get those soon, but that's kind of a shaky one. But it's the Patriots, so that's still kind of cool. The Chargers have a good defense. All you need is a quarterback there. Who else? The Bears will be kind of shaky. I don't know what their O-line is. The Bears' O-line is garbage. The Bears, I never liked the Bears for Cam. That was the most obvious one everyone's talking about a bunch, but one, they never had any trade value, and two, their O-line is dog meat. You feel me? So I never liked the Bears, but that's another place where they had good defense at least. So we traded Cam for Robbie. Not really. Cam and Ron is a better one? Come on, brother. Come on. Okay. No back-to-back winning seasons in what, 9 years? And Ron Rivera and Cam is the best option. Hey, you tell me that I won't argue with it. You feel me? I won't argue with it. BB doesn't coach whiners? What? What are the words you're putting in my face right now? Please stop it. Please stop it. The Dolphins weren't a trade scenario place or even a free agency place just because they're gonna draft a guy. The Dolphins were never a good spot for him. The Bengals never a good spot for him. Broncos though, the Broncos, did they just sign someone? What up, GOB? What up, GOB? Appreciate that. Did the Broncos sign someone? I know they just cut Joe Flacco, but the Broncos could probably draft someone. The Dolphins are definitely going to draft someone. The Bengals are never a good spot because they're going to draft Joe Burrow. So those teams that are probably going to be drafting guys. Oh yeah, the Raiders. The Raiders. I was going to make a video about the Raiders before they signed Marcus Mariota, I think. I think they signed Mariota, right? Or was that the Titans? Oh, not the Titans, the Chargers. I think the Raiders signed Mariota, but I'm not really sure if he's going to be the starter there. Cam to the Jags would have been I'm not really sure what the Jags operation looks like. They look pretty happy with old boy with the jean booty shorts. I don't know, Mr. Mustache jean booty short bandanas. I forgot his name already. I ain't gonna hold you. But nah, that probably wasn't a realistic one to begin with. Redskins have too many quarterbacks. They have a quarterback controversy. I would not have liked to see him go to the Redskins. Nah. No. They lost Jordan Reed, too. They lost Jordan Reed. I don't like that at all. Yeah, maybe over the Redskins? Yeah, cool. Yeah, everyone said Chargers. Everyone's either said Chargers or Bears. I really think that I mean, look, if the Cowboys don't get their stuff together with Dak, I would love to see Cam on the Cowboys. Just imagine that. Bro, imagine Cam being healthy on the Cowboys. Bro, you would never hear the end of it. Now, Cam with the Patriots and them winning is one thing. And that'd be crazy. That'd be dope because the Patriots have never beaten Cam Newton in a regular season game. And Cam having a riches to rags to back to riches story would be wild for the Patriots. But just imagine Cam even being half decent. And the Cam on the Cowboys would be must-see TV. I mean, they already get every single primetime game. So just imagine what he would do if he's healthy. You got to win 9 games. All you have to do is win 9 games. You win that division. Shit. But yeah, that really would have been a good fit. They have some good weapons there. That would have been dope. But, I mean, the whole idea of Cam, the era, and not just what he meant to the team, but the whole area, the community, everyone around him, like, we all understand what the Panthers team was before he got here. And just immediately before he got here, and then really immediately before he got here, specifically the year before he got here, there was a guy playing quarterback, right? There was a guy playing quarterback for the Panthers. We won't speak his name, We won't speak his name. He tried hard, okay? He tried his best. Alright? But we understand that those are deep and dark times that we really don't want to speak about right now. But when Cam came to the Panthers, he really did change literally everything. He made quarterbacks look cool. Probably the coolest quarterback since Vic. I'm trying to think. Vic. You could say Brett Favre was kind of cool. But Brett Favre has some kind of uncool things going on in his life too, so I don't really know. I never thought Donovan McNabb was actually cool. He kind of seemed like a little... He was really, hearing the stories now, Donovan McNabb sounded like a little pussy. I ain't gonna hold you. What else? There weren't that many actual cool quarterbacks before Cam. You're in Charlotte. We heard, bro, big time. Oh yeah, bro. I heard. I saw the notification. It's serious over there, bro. It is serious. Someone said, would I take Okudah or Simmons? I'd probably take. Wait, Okudah Simmons? Oh, so we're just all the way off of Derrick Brown, huh? I take Okudah. I take Okudah for sure. Yeah, I take Okudah. Just because, I mean, you got to start somewhere with the secondary. You have to start somewhere. I mean, are you going to find a second rounder? Look. We have decent, right now with the moves we made, we have some semblance of maybe some decent run stopping going on a little bit, but we have literally zero. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. Look, I made my little jokey jokes in that video, but I'm not going to lie, bro. I do not remember that safety's name who we picked up. Like off top right now, if I thought about it for a second or two, which I won't, I will remember what his name was, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I remember what a career backup dude we signed to play strong safety. I don't remember the dude's name off top, and I'm not even going to try to. Alright? I'm going to be real. No, that's wrong. Robbie's going to be number one. Or, it depends on how you talk about what number 1 and 2 is. Robbie's the X receiver, which is usually the primary guy, depending on how you run your scheme. But he's going to be the X. I can see DJ's going to be in the slot. I think DJ's a better slot receiver. Curtis is a good slot receiver, and he can do more. But I think DJ's skill set is better for the slot. And you can still run Curtis in different kinds of things. You can have him with some pre-snap motion, that kind of stuff. That works out for him. But DJ Moore is an actual, like, a real mismatch. A distinct mismatch in the slot. What up, Clell? Favorite Cam memory? You know what? In my video I talked about it. But my favorite Cam memory is 2017, I think it was, against the Falcons. When it was it late in the game? I think it was kind of late in the game. It was the front right corner of the end zone. Cam runs it in. It looks like he's never going to have a chance to even get to the end zone. He's probably like 3 yards short or whatever. The dude stretches out his arm like he's MJ in Space Jam, and I think it's Devontae Freeman. I'm 92% sure it was Devontae Freeman, and he dunks on him. Hold up. Let me find that video. I think it was this one. Hold up. Was it Devontae or was it a corner? I might get my my whole stream. Alright. You wanna play for me, dog, or what's up? Oh, you don't wanna play. It's not even moving. Well, let's go to YouTube then. Wait, did I say Devontae Freeman? Is that what I said? I said Devontae Freeman? That's wild. It was True Font. Yeah, definitely my favorite play. Who's I thinking of? Because it wasn't Desmond True Font. It definitely wasn't True Font I was thinking of. But yeah, this is my favorite play right here. I don't know why I said Devontae Freeman. I guess Devontae Freeman and Desmond Trufant can kind of maybe sound something similar. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I just completely just blanked on it. But I guess Desmond Trufant, Devontae Freeman, not really. Not really. But yeah, easily my favorite Cam memory right there for sure. Oh, watch this against the Packers? Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely a dope one. Definitely a dope one. Duke the whole Patriots team. I would watch more videos of Cam, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If I watch very many more highlights of Cam, this stream is gonna get cooked. It's gonna get put down for copyright. I'm surprised it's not already down right now. I watched 4 minutes of that Derek Brown highlight video, and the stream got taken down in 2.9. All right, the stream got taken down. YouTube does not play. The second they see any kind of copyrighted material on a stream, they start getting crazy. But yeah, that pass to Olsen in the last seconds of the Seahawks game was dope. What was the other one? There was one. Basically, all my favorite Cam plays are him him just flipping over the line. His Superman's over the line. What are some more your favorite Cam plays? What are y'all's favorite Cam's plays? What are y'all favorite Cam plays? Thinking KZ who sent that shot at Cam's head? Yeah, that was stupid. About Cam Jordan starting that brawl. Hey, did y'all see this tweet from Cam Jordan? Hold up. Cam Jordan said some dumb shit. Hold up. What did he tweet? Here it is. So Adam Schefter tweeted, Cam Newton had a physical. It's the physical tweet. And then Cam Jordan says he's healthy and they released him. Want a year or two to make sure. Adjust throwing if needed. Need a team with a dynamic top tier HB wide receiver, cemented and proven offensive line. I don't know how to do his text prompt style, so hopefully this reaches. Hold up! Cam Jordan is trying to recruit Cam to the Saints? Bro, and then he says, where's the other tweet at? Don't mind me, I'll just be over here daydreaming what happens if I get my wish of 3 2011 draft class Cams on this same black and gold squad? Cam Hayward, Cam Newton. Hold up, bro. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Dancing on the Cowboys 2015? Yeah, that was a dope one. That was a really good one. Actually, one of my favorites was him doing, what was it? I forgot I don't know the name of the dance is, the scuba dance, whatever it's called, at the Titans in 2015. Bro, this man was doing way too much against the Titans so hard. He made some Midwest mom, some mom of some kid write a letter to the newspaper complaining about how Cam made her daughter uncomfortable and she doesn't feel right with their daughter at the game with Cam dancing and whatnot. That was one of my favorite Cam moments for sure. This man just having fun making. Let me not use the phrase I want to use, but making people feel some type of way about Cam on some real really weird thinly veiled some real thinly veiled let's just call it, well, what word should I use for this? Thinly veiled. Let's move on. Yeah, he didn't hit them folks, but he did that I can't even do it. I ain't gonna hold you. But broke 10 tackles for a first down against the Falcons. Yeah. Put some cheese on it. Yeah, man. There was a ton of Cam memories that you can just really bring up. And I mean, it's hard to even say which is the best. Like Cam had so many. Cam was a highlight reel waiting to happen. I'm not gonna lie. I think Cam was better than Vic. I think Cam was better than Vic. 100%. He's not one of these fast quarterbacks. Cam isn't really all that fast. He's not slow, but he's not really one of those speedy, just like outrun everyone, which he could do. But he's not like a Kyler Murray or like a Vic or Lamar Jackson. He had power. He had speed on a lower level than them, but he had power even better than some of the better running backs in the league. You feel me? The invention of the dab. Now, let's not disrespect Migos. Hold up. Let's not disrespect Migos. We already disrespect Skipper the Flipper when it comes to talking about the invention of the dab. I won't get too deep into Skipper, but let's not disrespect Migos and say Cam invented the dab. Cam popularized the dab. We saw Ellen start dabbing. We saw Hillary Clinton start dabbing. We saw this random little kids, those We Love Fortnite kids, start dabbing. You feel me? Yeah, Cam was more agile than he was fast. I guess he was more. Yeah, he had more agility than speed. I would say. He had more agility than speed, but definitely one of the strongest players. Not just quarterbacks, but just on the field in general. Yeah, Icy, no, hey, I ain't want to speak on Skipper too much. But hey, people don't really know about Skipper the Flipper. He's really the lost fourth Migo. I ain't gonna speak on it though. Latest he came on another team? Yeah. The dab was appropriated? Jesus. But Cam is from Atlanta. He should hit the pool palace. Imagine Cam hitting the pool palace in the end zone. Hey, the pool palace used to be the only dance I used to know. Bro, it was for a minute. I couldn't dance for a long ass time. All I knew was the pool palace, and kids in school used to hit the. Never mind. Y'all know how them kids hitting the jerk in the hallways between classes. I promise you, it was the weirdest time when I was in high school. Kids was wearing the lime green skinny pants, the orange skinny pants, the teal blue skinny pants. Dudes was jerking in the middle of class change. Those are wild times. Why won't I speak on it? Bro, if I start talking about Skipper the Flipper and how much he gets disrespected in the rap game and rap culture, I mean, I'd be off topic. I get way off topic. MJ Dab and Smooth Criminal. Michael Jackson wishes he was Cam Newton. Actually, Michael Jackson wishes he was The Weeknd. I'll tell you that much. Right now. Michael Jackson wishes he was The Weeknd. Now that's the topic I really won't get into. Y'all aren't ready to have that conversation. About The Weeknd. Yeah, we got Robbie Anderson. The thing I will say about the Robbie Anderson pickup, I like it a lot. And I'm going to have this in my video that I'm going to put up here right after I get off this live stream. That'll be up probably at like 9:45-ish, probably 10 o'clock. The big thing about Robbie Anderson is I love the pickup. I wanted us to trade for him this past season, I wanted us to trade for him in the off season. But picking up right now, I like it, but I'm not exactly sure. Are we trying to go for wins? Because everyone who came in, David Tepper, the first thing he said was, expectations and, you gotta make a process. You don't expect immediate gratification and immediate wins and whatnot. When Rev Rule got hired, the first thing he said was, you got to build a culture, you got to build a foundation, and it's going to take time to get that success. Joe Brady, the first thing he said in his presser was that he was a process-oriented guy who is not a results-oriented guy. He says if you're doing everything right, if you make sure that everything you do is the right way, then you're going to get the results you want every single time. So don't worry about results. Worry about doing things the right way. Worry about doing things. His new album is trash. Hold up. Someone just said The Weeknd's new album was trash. How do you ban people on YouTube? You're lucky I don't know how to ban people. I would ban you for my life. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Disrespect weekend again. Disrespect weekend again. See what happened. But I don't know what I was saying anymore. That hit me. That kind of hit me hard too. Hold up. Cam to Buffalo? No, I like Josh Allen. I like Josh Allen a lot actually. He'll be fine in Buffalo. That's an interesting thought though. But nah, I like Josh Allen a lot. You 90s and 2000 babies on too many drugs. The Packers signed Devin Funchess. That's good. I really wanted Devin Funchess to be good on the Colts last year, but that man said he saw Andrew Luck retire and he said I'm immediately checking out. That man said I'm hurt, coach. Devin Funchess said, Andrew, I thought I was coming. Wait, hold up. Andrew gone? Hey. He saw the writing. He saw what Jacoby Brissett was. He said, look, and hey, if he's gone, I'm gone. So he'll probably have a better. I think Devin Funchess he'll have a good year. I think he'll have a great year in Green Bay if he is there right now. Just because I think that Devin Funchess is a really good wide receiver too, but he was never supposed to be a number one option. And that's where we kind of messed up because we made him to a number one option when he was really a big body number two. The weekend he got a few bangers. A few bangers? Hold up. He ain't say a few bangers. No, I know he did not just say the weekend only has a few bangers. Is that what he said to me? Is that what he said? Come here. Who said that? Come here. Hold on. Let me scroll up real quick. Dominique, come here. Dominique, come here. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Now, hold up. Back up a little bit, Dominique. Is you on crack? A few? Oh, hell no. A few? Sir, we are in the middle of a pandemic. Now is not the time to start dabbling in very dangerous drugs. All right now? All right now. Relax. A few bangers. Huh. Few bangers. You sleep. Weekend or Frank Ocean over the weekend? Yeah, of course. Of course. Let's not get crazy here. Let's not get ridiculous here. Hold up. Let's not get ridiculous here. No one. Hey, let's not bring in Frank Ocean. Relax. Hey. Relax. All right. Relax. Oh man. Hey. Let's not bring Frank Ocean to the mix. We can't have a conversation. Eternal Take was good. Started off good, ended up kind of mid. If he would have just made if he would have just taken the good songs off Eternal Take and the good songs off of Lucy versus the World 2 and just made half and half of the best songs from those two and made one album, I'd have been cool with that. It would have been a great album actually. But he just ended up putting out two mid albums that kind of just felt a little too long. Plus the the alien skits in the middle of the song. The alien skits were a little weird, bro. The alien skits were a little bit weird. Trade Curtis Samuel for a corner. I don't know who we get, but I can see us trading Curtis for maybe a third. That can get us some good capital. You can probably package the third and the fifth for a very high third or maybe a very low second. Maybe not. Probably a higher third though. We're already pretty high in the draft. I don't know. You might be able to get I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure. Maybe a second and a sixth. Wait, The Weeknd is better than Frank Ocean? I don't know. will DJ give up his 12 for who? For who? For who? Robbie's 11. Isn't Teddy number 5? What do you mean? Kirk on the team, number 10 and 12 combo punch? Oh, I see now. I see. Oh, you said DJ anyway. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking like, wait a second. Who on the team is coming to the team who's number 12? Trey Kurtz for Pat Pete? I think we'll be alright. Yeah, Robbie's number 11. Yeah. I was thinking like, wait a second. Am I tripping right now? You don't have no one on the team coming who wears 12. Talk about Frank. Yo, hey. We got something on Frank. We got to talking about music. Hey, y'all forget. Hey, y'all. Some of y'all weren't here for this. Some of y'all weren't here. Hold on. Let me pull up my page real quick. Let me, Why is my stream on yellow health? What's happening here? I haven't dropped any frames. It's on yellow health, though. Some of y'all forgot or just never knew. We used to be having some, here it is, hold up. We used to pull up on the, I can't even see my tabs right now. We used to pull up on the music tip. Y'all forgot. We used to be up on the reactions and reviews pretty heavily. Oh, we can't even look at it like that. We used to be on this like heavily. This used to be like almost equal to the kind of response I get from the Panthers videos. Hornets videos, stopped doing them. It was a tough life. Eat a mushroom for life, get off yellow. Oh. But yeah, Zylstra got 11? Yeah. Oh, will Godwin go up as 12? Yeah, for sure. He definitely will. Zylstra got 11. Zylstra might not be on the squad this year. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Zylstra might be number 11 on the practice squad. Zylstra might be number 11 running the scout team. You feel me? But yeah, we definitely need to retire number 1. We definitely have to retire Cam's jersey. That just cannot happen. That is you just cannot have anyone else pull up on number 1. Brian Burns, Christian Miller, Marquise Haynes, guys I want to see in Snow's defense. The thing about them is those three are all, Brian Burns and Marquise Haynes at least, are both pass rushers. I'm not really sure what Marquise Haynes' what his skill set is. I know I was excited for him to come to the team because he was a speed kind of guy, but he's not really a coverage linebacker, and he's not really a conventional defensive end, and he's not really big enough to play and run support on defense. And we haven't really seen him get in the games that much. Christian Miller was good. He had some injury stuff coming out of college. So we didn't really see him play that many downs this past year. We know what Brian Burns is, but I wonder if we're going to have him play defensive end or if we're going to have him play linebacker. That's a big question for me. And I want to see if we can actually have him out there playing. Can he play in coverage consistently? Because coming out of college, we all knew Brian Burns Brian Burns was easily one of the better linebackers in that draft. He was very versatile. He could rush the passer. He was good at run support, and he could do some coverage. He could back out in the zone. I think he was really only good in curl flats and just backing up. I'm not really sure if he was good in actual. I think he just played in the flats. Honestly, I'm not really sure if he ever played in the hooks. Could he play in a hook? I don't think so. Y'all going to find out Teddy sucks, Saints fan. I think what Teddy is just the best game manager in football. The thing about getting Teddy Bridgewater is that you're really paying for no mistakes. So the big thing about Kyle Allen was that he made mistakes after mistake after mistake, and he's actually a backup. See, Kyle Allen is probably one of the better backups in the league, but he made backup mistakes. Teddy Bridgewater is not an elite quarterback, But he's one of the better game managers in the game where he won't win. You're probably not going to win the game on the back of Teddy Bridgewater. But he's one of those guys who will not lose you the game. He won't actively lose you the game. And we've seen times where, look, obviously more often with Kyle, but we have seen times where certain bad throws at bad opportunities have lost us games with Cam. I'm obviously not saying Cam is worse than Teddy Bridgewater or Teddy's even in the same conversation as Cam. But what I'm saying is, when you pick up Teddy Bridgewater, you're picking up someone that you know what he's going to do on every down. You know he's not going to make very many mistakes, and you're going to have to put the ball in other people's hands and say, look, Teddy, don't lose us this game, and we can maybe win this game. With Kyle, it was, look, go out there and do something. With Cam we are willing to run the risk of an overthrow, of you holding the ball too long, or maybe some other thing happening, because you can make plays. So we'll take whatever happens, the good with the bad. And there were some interceptions. Cam did throw some interceptions, some bad ones, even when he was healthy. But you take that, you let that happen. You're cool with that because he can make plays whenever he's good. He can make plays the very next time he touches the ball. So you take the good with the bad. But with Teddy, you're like, look, just walk this line right here, and we'll have everyone else around you step up their game. And if you don't fumble the ball, you don't throw bad picks, we can make things happen as long as everything else is stable around you. That's how I feel. Yeah, kind of like Alex Smith, except Alex Smith would have been a really good pickup, but didn't his leg explode? I think his leg exploded in like the second game, right? This past year. Was it the second game? Alex Smith got destroyed. The Redskins could have been a lot better. Dink and Dunker? I'm not really all that sure. Just because the Saints' offensive scheme was really short passes. So you can call him a dink and dunker, but I'm not sure that's actually what his full game is. I'm not sure that's the ceiling for his game. Just because the Saints' offense, even with Drew Brees, when Drew Brees came back, Drew Brees was throwing those very short passes and whatnot. So maybe that's what he did with the Saints, but the Saints' scheme was to dink and dunk with either one of their quarterbacks. $80 million 3 years? Wait, who's making $80 million in 3 years? If we can't find a trading partner for $19 million, how does that make sense? What's the conversation here? What's the conversation here? I see $80 million 3 years from Smiley. What y'all talking about? A roaming coverage safety. I'm cool with Trey, but I think we need to go ahead. 4-3 ain't good for Burns, right? No. I think Brian is a way better as a 3-4 outside linebacker. 4-3 is going to be kind of hard. 4-3 is going to be kind of hard to find out where he can play. And don't get me wrong, we did play Brian Burns on either side of the line on defensive end last year. We definitely did. But I don't know if he's suited for that role consistently throughout the game in all matchups, when I think that he'd be way better standing up. Sitting a little bit farther back off the line, getting that running start, I think that's what his skill set really is. He can probably transition, but I think his ceiling is higher as a 3-4 outside linebacker than a 4-3 defensive end, or even a 4-3 outside linebacker, honestly. But the team as a whole, the defense's ceiling as a whole is higher running a 4-3 scheme. You feel me? Alex, 20 surgery? Yeah, for sure. Alex Smith just gets hurt too much. I like Alex Smith. How am I sad I'm a Saints fan? I don't know. On God, but I don't think he'll hold a grudge for the organization. Yeah. But tempering that front office, I agree. All I hope is that Cam does not become I don't want to talk about that. Never mind. I won't bring him up anymore, just because if I start talking about D. Will, I will go all the way off the rails. I will go way off the rails if I start bringing up D. Will. Oh my God, that dude's a fucking clown. That kid's a clown, bro. That kid is a clown. Yeah, I don't know about 80 million, but let me talk about. Oh yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about right here because that's something I did not talk about in my Teddy Bridgewater video. Is that everyone's talking a lot, or not everyone, but a lot of people are talking about this this Teddy contract. Can I make this bigger and then scroll down? I cannot. How about this? Yeah, let's go through it like this. Still, you can see it. You can see it. All right. So what you're seeing right here is Teddy's contract, and this is a really just easy breakdown of what's happening. So we already know that that he got on this contract. He signed a 3-year, $63 million contract. But we all know that in the NFL contracts are funny money. They don't make any sense. Nothing is actually really set in stone or actually really real in the NFL as far as contracts go, right? We all know that there's the money on your contract, there's the full number you see. So there's 3 years, $63 million. Then there's the guaranteed money. And then there's the fully guaranteed money. So there's 3 different numbers you have to pay attention to. The most important number is the fully guaranteed number, because that's what you're going to be getting no matter what, right? So no matter what, Teddy Bridgewater is going to make $15 million. That's the signing bonus. That's what he gets. At the moment he signs that paper, he makes $15 million. The $33 million is if he's on the team at the start of the seasons. So he gets a certain amount this upcoming year, a certain amount next year, and that money comes out to he's guaranteed $33 million if he's on the team for 3 years. And then there's obviously more. There's obviously more bonuses. There's incentives if he hits certain numbers, makes the Pro Bowl, wins the Super Bowl. Other things that's in that contract that can get you up to a capped maximum of $63 million. But what you can see here is that in 2020, this season, he's going to make $8 million. His bonus is $5 million, and he's guaranteed $8 million. Next season, $17 million salary. The bonus is $5 million, and then his guaranteed is $10 million, and he has a cap hit of $23 million. Right? In 2022, on the last year of his deal, there is $0 guaranteed. $0 guaranteed. And I'm pretty sure that it's not on this page, but you can't really see it on this page because my face cam. No, you can see it. You can still see it. You can still see it. That's good. All right. So what you can see here is that if he is cut in the last year of his deal, we only have $5 million in dead money, but we save $21 million, right? You save $21 million. So we're going to be good on $16 million if Teddy Bridgewater does not play for us in the 3rd year of his contract, right? So he's only really making $33 million, or maybe even a little bit less than $33 million, since he probably won't get that bonus if we don't play that 3rd year of his contract. Actually, maybe not the bonus. Maybe it's something else. I think the prorated bonus still comes to him, but it's the base salary that doesn't come to him, because there's the $20 million. Yeah, it's the $20 million, the roster bonus, and the workout bonus that comes out to $21 million, and that's the cap savings. The dead money is going to be that prorated bonus, which is going to come to him. So he'll make his bonus money in the last year, but that $21 million can come off the books. So it's really a 2-year deal with the 3rd year option. And if we don't pick up that 3rd year option, then we get $16 million back. Exactly. Exactly. So this is actually a pretty good contract. This is a very team-friendly contract when you actually look at the details. And honestly, I think this has to be one of the lower. I have to look at what he actually was getting offered by other teams. There's no way other teams could not muster up more than this. This is actually kind of insulting. I'm going to be real with you. It's a little bit insulting. It's weird. Tampa will suck. I'm going to be real with you, brother. If Tampa's going to suck, I don't know what we going to do. Look, bro, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. When you have Chris Godwin and you have Mike Evans, you have Cameron Brate, you have OJ Howard, you have, if they still have those two running backs they had before this past year, they're gonna be all right. If Tom Brady throws half the interceptions that Jameis did and doesn't lose any fumbles this year, they're gonna win 10 games. They won 7 this past year with Jameis. They're gonna be all right. Yeah, he won't make 3 years. This is a very good deal. This Teddy Bridgewater deal is an amazing deal. Honestly, this is a really good deal for the team. Emmanuel Sanders, didn't that happen a while ago? Didn't Emmanuel Sanders sign with the Saints a minute ago, like 3-4 days ago? Yeah, I think the NFC North back in 2015. Well, Adrian Peterson. Was that Adrian Peterson's year? Or was that 13? I feel like it was AP's year, 2015. That seems like it was too. That was too recently. I feel like AP's big year was a while ago. But Panthers now got 3 elite wide receivers and more, Samuel and Anderson. Let's not throw the word elite around. I think let's not throw the word elite around. Elite it's already hard talking about great, using the word great in bad situations. Let's not throw the word elite around like that. There's 3, I think there's 3, one tier 2 receiver, a tier 3 receiver, and we need to see what Curtis Samuel can do with a quarterback actually throwing the ball to him very often. Getting a real season with a quarterback. I don't know exactly where Curtis Samuel is. I know where he can be. But I have to see it first from him having a good quarterback. And I know it's not his fault, but in its circumstances. But if I was going to judge any other player on any other team, he did have a good year in 2015? All right, cool. If I was talking about any other player on any other team, I would say, look, I got to see it first before I call him elite or great. So I'm gonna stay objective, and I'm gonna give our guys, I'm gonna hold our guys to the same standard I hold other players' teams or other teams' players, because I hold us to an even higher standard, really. So if I would say that I have to see it from people to believe it first from other teams, then I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to see it first to believe it from Curtis, and we'll see what Robbie can do. I mean, I think he had 900 yards one year. He had 700. Yeah, he had 940 yards his second year in the league, and then two back-to-back years of almost 500 or almost 800 yards with only 50 receptions, averaging 15 yards a reception. I respect that. What's good, D Tice? 1A, 2A, and we got an A1, A2, and A3. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Oh, Peyton Barber's on a 2-year deal in Washington. That's what's up. Am I making a video on Robbie Anderson? That video is already made. I have to edit it and put it up. If y'all don't know the story, the reason I'm doing this live right now is because I recorded the Cam video. Honestly, we haven't talked about Cam that much on this stream, but I recorded my Cam video of him getting released, and it was out of focus, so I had to re-record it. But I shot that video, then I shot the Robbie Anderson video, and when I was editing the Cam video, I saw it was out of focus. So I went to go re-record it, and my SD card just stopped working. And I should have more, but I just can't find them, and I don't know where they're at. So I couldn't record the video on my camera. So thought I'd just get on live and try to figure it out, and talk about Cam a little bit, and then upload my Robbie video later on tonight. The plan was to only stay on this for an hour. But if y'all want me to stay on a little longer, talk about some more Panther stuff, we can talk about whatever, honestly. We can even do a mock draft if y'all want to. I'm going to be real. We can do a mock draft if y'all really want to, because I have a lot of changes. I got a whole lot of changes, honestly. DJ was 4th in yards till he got hurt. Oh, yeah, I know. DJ was definitely the guy I said was in that upper tier. I wouldn't say he's elite, because for me, elite has to be top 5 at your position, and being top 4 in yards is cool, but I would never say that DJ Moore was top 5 in the league at receiver. I'm going to be real. Just off top, Julio, Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, D Hop, and then I guess you have to say when healthy, OBJ is one of the better ones. He had a bad year this past year. Where do you put Tyreek Evans? Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Evans. Where do you put Tyreek Hill? Where do you put is DJ better than Stephon Diggs? Or he might be actually. He might be. OBJ, who else? Where's some other guys? DJ's top 12. You could maybe argue him in the top 10. You can probably argue DJ in the top 10 if you really want to. The only argument against DJ is that the other guys you would put in top 10 have probably been doing it for several other years, for more years and longer. So you probably have to ask for one more year out of DJ before you put him in top 10. But that's the only argument about him or against him out of the top 10. But top 12, probably right. I wouldn't say top 5. I wouldn't say elite, but I would say great. I would say he's one of the better receivers in the league. So Curtis in the slot for sure now. I like Curtis outside. I like DJ in the slot. I like DJ getting a lot of the well, here's the thing. I like DJ and Curtis switching out between being slot and outside, first of all. I think Curtis and DJ can both play slot, can both play outside, but I think that DJ's skill set works really good for him in the slot. The routes he runs, the way he runs them, and the way he runs with power after getting the ball. He's more of a yards after carry or yards after catch kind of receiver. So I can see him playing a lot better. I can see him playing a whole lot better in the slot. If he plays in the slot, he can do a lot more stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Curtis Samuel switch out. I wouldn't be surprised to see Curtis Samuel or DJ have some pre-snap motion that moves one guy outside or one guy inside or around through the backfield and to the slot on the other side. Anything could happen. Anything could happen with this offense. I'm not really sure what we're going to see from this man Joe Brady either. But whether either one of them is in the slot or outside, I think DJ's going to be the number 2. I don't know. DJ still might get the most targets. I can see Robbie playing the X though. Robbie's going to be the guy playing far right outside. He's going to be the number 1 or the X receiver guy, but I'm going to probably think that DJ gets more targets. Adam Thielen, yeah. Adam Thielen's up there too. Hope we get Xavier Rhodes. That'd be good. Devontae Adams, yep. Devontae Adams. Yeah. So he'll probably be, that's probably at like 9 already. So you could maybe ask about 10, but I think 12 is right. Probably 12 is right. Thielen resigns with the Vikings. That makes sense, especially after Diggs. Cam to the Browns? Nah. I think they can get something good. I think they can have a good season with Baker. Baker's a good quarterback. He just needs to have a set hierarchy with his receivers, a better coach in place, and not to get so focused and distracted by the outside stuff. I think Baker can be a good quarterback. How about this? I think Kinlaw or Brown. I would not draft Kinlaw over Derek Brown. Robbie going to lead the team in receiving next year? Maybe. Oh, which player past or present defines the keep pounding mantra? I mean, there's really only one answer, right? If I don't give you the most obvious answer, I think we know the most obvious answer for who defines or who embodies or personifies the keep pounding mantra. I won't give you that answer. I would probably say Thomas Davis Sr. Probably Thomas Davis Sr. because, the dude came back from 3 different ACL injuries. Came back, was still one of the top linebackers in the league, playing beside Luke Kuechly, and the dude it wasn't like it was like big brother, little brother. It was like a dynamic duo. He was up there with Luke. No one ever put TD, up there like saying he's on Luke's level, but it wasn't like Luke was so far ahead and so far like higher than TD that it was like a big mismatch of talent back there at linebacker. definitely gotta say the guy who embodies keep pounding the most, probably TD58. Now, if we want to get to talking about maybe asking the question of how he came back from those ACL injuries and what he was accused of and what those things help you do, if we're going to use the context, and if that disqualifies Thomas Davis, then I just say Steve Smith. Well, yeah, I mean, look, we know where it came from. I said if I don't give you the obvious answer. I mean, if someone asks me who embodies the keep pounding mantra, are they looking for Sam Mills as the answer? Or, I mean, that'd be like the very obvious, like, why even ask the question kind of answer, right? why even ask the answer if you're looking for Sam Mills as the answer? I mean, if you want me to say Sam Mills, then I would have, but I mean that's a way too obvious answer that I don't think makes me actually think about the question. It's like you asking me, hey, who said keep pounding? It's like, well, yeah, we know who embodies, but I don't think he was trying to quiz me on asking like who came up with it or where did it originate. Now, if he was quizzing me on trying to see if I knew who first said keep pounding, then I don't think that's how he was asking the question though. I don't think so. I like Joey Sly. Yeah, he's cool. Other than his MVP year, rookie season. Easily. Easily. Rookie Cam was a monster. Rookie Cam, they know what to do with them. Rookie Cam was a highlight reel. Rookie Cam, there were some extremely high highs, and there were some really low lows, but there was always a highlight from the man. Come on now. My favorite season from Cam, outside of his MVP year, easily his rookie season. Easily that rookie season. Oh, the Kraken. Oh, if you want to be real, hey, hold up. Hey, if you want to be real, that man, oh my God, keep pounding, keep blasting, hold on, never mind. Let me not make that. That's a bad. I almost had some real insensitive shit. You almost caught me up there. Hold up. You almost caught me up. I was about to say something real insensitive, but that's not even funny. It's not cool. It's not right. Yeah. If my answer will be TD58 or Steve Smith. Cam made the dab and hit them folks dance famous. Stop it. I thought I thought we covered this. Oh no, he made it famous? Probably. Famous? I think it was already big with Migos. I think it was already big, but I think he did. I guess he made it even bigger. 2013 was better. Thanks for your opinion. No problem. Top 5 Panthers numbers that need to be retired. I got you. Hold up. I actually got a picture. I actually have a picture. It's actually kind of funny. I have an image of the top Panthers players that need to have their jerseys retired. Here is my top 5 Panthers players who need their jersey retired. Hold up. Boom. Do you feel me? Hold up. Let me drop me out of here. Do you feel me? I said, do you feel me? I said, do you feel me? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, huh? Y'all don't understand what a real Panther looks like. Y'all don't know what a real Panther looks like, do you? Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for truth. Y'all were not ready for truth, bro. I thought y'all was. I thought y'all was ready. I thought y'all was ready for truth. Y'all not ready for this. This is the image. Yeah, you just have to be woke for. This is the image of the top 5 Panthers players of all time. All right. Let me tell you something about these 5 Panthers players. Let me tell you something about my captain. Let me tell you. Whew. Whew. Let me tell you something about a grown man. Bring the picture back up. Let me tell you something about a grown man who put his heart and his soul on the line for this team. Man. He tells me to get some coffee and go get it. He says, stir it clockwise. You better do so. Hey. I ain't telling him no. I ain't telling him no. That man scored a touchdown. Well, no. But still, he put in work. 189, 90, 58, and 59. Well, I didn't see any of these 5 numbers on your list, so I don't know what you're talking about. Also, I ain't seen number 17. Hold up. I ain't seen number 17 on that list. Now, I know we put... No, we did. Never mind. We did. About to say, I was thinking of Hall of Fame, not Hall of Honor. But who's the hater that didn't like this live stream? Someone ultra woke, probably. Someone real woke. Gotta find someone new to call captain now. Who's the best candidate? That's gonna be a real hard. It's gonna be a real hard race. I think we'll really find out who it's gonna be in training camp. When training camp comes around in October, I think we're gonna really see who the new captain, who the real captain of this squad is gonna be. It'll be a real enlightening time for us. It'll be a real enlightening time for us. 1, Steve Smith. 2, Jake Delhomme. 3, well shit, yeah. 2013 Cam Newton or 2003 Steve Smith, and be honest. Where's Jake Delhomme on that list? Can I choose Jake Delhomme? Joey Slye, the new captain. He's not on the team. He's not on the field enough to be the captain. Benjamin fell off a cliff. For real? Yeah. The boy ate the cliff. Philly Brown, relax. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give y'all a quick little taste of what my mock draft's going to be. Just because... What just happened here? Just because a lot of things have changed. I'm going to go ahead and X out of this. A lot of things have changed. I just misspelled all of that. In the past, 48 hours, 72 hours. 03 Steve Smith hands down. Disrespect Jake Delhomme again. Real question is, how much cap room do we save by cutting Colin Jones? Not enough to offset the kind of greatness we were going to have to experience this year. CMC with the first this year and next. I wonder, can you franchise a running back who you didn't draft yourself? Maybe you can. Depends, because this is going to be the last year of his deal. It's the last year of his deal unless you can franchise him. Unless you can option. Wait, no. Can you put the option? Can you put the option on a player that you didn't draft yourself? That's the real question. That's the real question. Dropped any frames? Whew, dropped 0 frames. Let's get it, boy. John Casey, number 4. John Casey could have been the GOAT. John Casey could have been the GOAT. John Casey really could have been the GOAT. Delhomme, 5 interceptions in Super Bowl. Yeah, but he won it. What are you talking about? Delhomme won the Super Bowl, and John Casey lost it. Simple as that. Will the Panthers trade down for more picks? I would. If I were the Panthers, I actually would trade down in this draft. Interesting draft here. Joe Burrow and Chase Young, with the Lions not picking up a corner. The Giants not picking up a corner. Tua and Justin Herbert. Interesting. Well, this makes it very easy, right? Ricky Prohl, Jesus, we're going deep, huh? What about Moose then? Oh, someone already said Moose. Teddy DJ. I already see our offense. This offense could be one of the better ones. I mean, I said that last year. I said we could have a very explosive, elite offense. We could really have a really good offense this year. We have weapons everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere we have weapons. Literally everywhere we have weapons. But in this draft, I mean, if Isaiah Simmons and Derrick Brown are both gone, it becomes a no-brainer right here. I'm going to talk about Panther stuff while I go through my mock draft right now. This is what I would do just after seeing what we've been doing over the past couple of days. It's my thoughts on what we should do. Where's Derrick Brown? He got picked to the Giants, I think. No, the Lions. And the Giants picked up Isaiah Simmons. So from here, so we have enough. Yeah, we definitely have enough linebackers. Maybe. Interior D lineman. I do like Raekwon Davis, but he might actually be available later. Ross Blaylock. Score 40 and give up 55. Yeah, that really might be what we do this year. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. That could very easily be what we do this year. And I would not doubt it. I would not even begin. What about Kinlaw? I wouldn't pick him. I would not pick up Kinlaw before Derrick Brown. But I also wouldn't pick Kinlaw before Okudah. That's the thing. I would only pick up Kinlaw if Derrick Brown, Isaiah Simmons, and Okudah are all gone, which probably won't happen before 7. But before 7, that will not happen. And if I have a chance at Jeffrey Okudah and Derrick Brown is not available, or Isaiah Simmons, I'm definitely picking up a corner before I pick up Kinlaw. Nothing against Kinlaw. It's just that I need a corner, bro. Do you see what we're going up against this year? We got to get a corner, bro. We need a corner. Definitely need to see. NFL comparison is Gerald McCoy, but a 2018 Achilles injury is not great. It's not great. Won't bluff you. That's not what I like. I actually do like Raekwon Davis. I actually like Raekwon Davis a lot. At 7, I got Jeffrey Okudah. No, we don't need an O-lineman early anymore. We at one point we did need an O-lineman early. We can get an O-lineman in probably near the middle of the draft, maybe round 3 or 4. I think we're straight on that. Yeah, Ross Blaylock, I think I have heard that name several times. But yeah, having an Achilles injury is kind of a problem. It is kind of a problem. Yeah, seeing what they do with Brian Burns and all these other guys like Jordan Kunashek, Marquise Haynes, Christian Miller. What do you do with these guys? I do not know. He's explosive. Yeah, I got Okudah. I definitely believe he can, but you know, we'll get him. We'll get Ross Blaylock. I have a problem picking up guys who are injury prone or have had injuries. And Achilles injuries are mad hard to come back from for an extended period of time. But yeah, we can get him. We can get him. I have no real problem against it. Let's just check what we're doing here at tight end. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, nothing too crazy going on here. Don't need a receiver. Do not need a receiver. Colin Johnson is still available. Corn Elder will not be on the squad. Look, Corn Elder, he had his shot. Man had his chance, right? The man had his chance to do whatever he wanted to do. Could not do it. Did not do it. Probably will not do it somewhere else. So let's just move on from that. Even though we do have tackles already, the O-line is straight. I still like the idea of picking up an O-lineman here. And I've always gone Sadiq Charles or Ben Barch. Oh, yeah. Hey, Smiley, you ain't wrong, bro. Smiley, you ain't wrong. Every single Temple or Baylor player is like, hey, yo, shit, hey. One of them going to pick us up. Either Rev Rule going to pick us up, and some kids from Baylor or some kids from LSU like, hey, Joe, I heard y'all picking up players y'all used to coach. What's Uptown like in Charlotte? What's there to do in Charlotte? You feel me? What's there to do in Charlotte? I actually do have love for Isaiah Wilson, but I've always liked Sadiq Charles and Ben Barch, and I don't really want to get away from those two. Ross who? Talking about Ross Cockrell? He played alright. You say great or good? What do you say? You said Ross played well. He had good games. He had bad games. That game against the Jags was not a good game. I'm going to say Sadiq Charles here. We only have Russell Okung for one season, and I do want to lock up some sort of dependable left tackle for years to come, at least for 4 years straight. Third round pick, not a lot of money in that contract, and you can get some really good production out of a third round tackle. I'm 100% cool with that, and I'll probably always pick Sadiq Charles or Ben Barch with my third round pick. Now, fourth round, now that we have an elite offense, if he's here, and he's not. Psst. Whew, there it is. There it is. Thaddeus Moss, I was going to pick him, all right? I wasn't going to bluff you. Was not going to bluff you. I was going to pick up Thaddeus Moss, okay? Then I was gonna pick him up. Can Sadiq Charles play guard? One of the two of Sadiq Charles or Ben Barch has played a little bit of guard, but he's more like a left tackle. Maybe he can play left. Maybe he can play guard. I don't know. He might, but I know one of the two of those two has played guard. But the thing about it is, you never know what's going to happen with Russell Okung. Greg Little is a big question mark. I don't know what our left tackle situation is going to be looking like moving forward. None of our other like depth pieces, I wouldn't really trust him to play left tackle, to be honest with you. Colin Johnson was not there. Colin Johnson's probably still available. Oh yeah. He'll get picked up in the fourth though. He'll be picked up pretty soon. But with I don't really know these other tight ends. Honestly, I have not really cared all that much about tight ends. So I don't know anything. I know Colby Parkinson, but I don't know anything about any of these other dudes. I would probably want to look at maybe a safety, maybe someone on the edge. Actually, I like Anthony Jennings. I keep talking about Anthony Jennings a lot. I don't know much about Kenny Wilkes or Willekes. I don't know how to say his name. Corner and safety, corners and D-line mostly. Yeah, probably. Good in run defense. Does a good job working to the edges of blockers in the pass rush. Not really explosive, but that's all right. But has good form. I like that a lot. good hand technique. Worst trait is play strength. I think you can probably coach that, or at least train that in an NFL facility. He's a 4-3 defensive end, and that I would play on the strong side as often as possible. What does Crabs got to say? Worst trait is power, but lateral mobility. I would actually value athleticism over power on the end, just because we're gonna be going against some dudes who do have some mobility. If you can set the edge, if you can consistently set the edge, that's the thing that kind of gets slept on for defensive ends and whatnot, and even outside linebackers. You can have guys who can run in a straight line and rush to quarterbacks and get to running backs and whatnot in a straight line with speed. But sometimes you need a guy who can just stay focused and stay with good technique and set the edge, so he forces and funnels all the action back toward the middle, back toward the core of the defense. And if you're athletic enough to get to the edge and make guys make a decision between running straight to you or having to reroute themselves back inside, back to where there are other guys on defense who can rally around and pick him up after he's already slowed down a little bit from changing directions, then that's the kind of guy I want on my team. Someone who maybe lacks a little strength, but at the college level, and you're going to be on the NFL level, you might bulk up a little bit. If that's his biggest problem, then I'd be cool with Kenny. If we can get out of KK's contract, trade him and get something for him after this year, I don't know. Just traded the Panthers' name to Temple? Jesus. Yeah, bro. Picking up Robbie Anderson changes the way our offense looks. It changes the whole philosophy of the draft. Because the offense at this point just needs protection. I mean, if you trust Ian Thomas, you don't need to pick up a tight end. Which we already did, honestly. But if you trust Ian Thomas to move forward as the tight end of this team, honestly, the only thing you need to do on the team is pick up a tackle. Pick up a tackle, move one of our other guys to right guard, and make moves from there. Really. Well, we weren't even a straight 4-3 team before. We ran 4-3, but we really ran nickel more. The thing people don't understand or people don't think about all that often was before we went to the 3-4, we weren't even a 4-3 team. We ran the nickel. We ran nickel a lot. Yeah, our base defense was 4-3, but we were so much more often in nickel that you could probably say we were more of a base nickel team than we were a 4-3. It was honestly 4-2-5 most of the time. And Shaq Thompson, and the reason we even played more 4-3 in 2017 was because Captain Munderland was garbage cans, and Shaq Thompson stole his snap share because Captain Munderland was not good. He couldn't cover, and Shaq Thompson could. We would have been in nickel even more in 2017, like we were in 2018, if Captain Munderland was actually halfway decent. But yeah. We're definitely looking at corners and safeties right now. And honestly, I wouldn't mind picking up either safety, whether it be a strong safety or a free safety. And honestly, I wouldn't be so mad about going for a safety in the 4th round. But I messed it up. We can't go for safety right now because there's a player you have to get in the 5th round because he will not be there in the 6th. We probably could have gone after a linebacker. I mean, a safety or a safety or a cornerback in the 4th. I would not be mad about picking up a safety or a corner instead of Kenny right here. Although I'm not upset with picking up Kenny in the 4th round at all. Really. But no matter what, in every single draft I do, there is one player I am never going to not pick up, and that's Justin Strnad. He might be there in the 6th. But there's a good chance he's not, so I'm going to always pick him up in the 5th round where I know he's going to be there. Justin Strnad is a coverage linebacker. This man is a monster. Kid's a monster. And I will never not pick up Justin Strnad in the 5th round. Oh yeah, we do have 2 5ths, so I guess, yeah, we can. Oh, did we already have it? Did you already count it? Wait. Oh, we already have it. This draft is, hold up. I ain't know they already updated it. I did not know they already updated it. Hey, this site is on the. Hey, they might be worth it. This site doing some real good work. Hey, this site. Hey, this site doing some real good work though. Hey, this site doing some real good work though. The rumor that we are gonna trade down. You got a source for that? You have Twitter? You want to DM me that? Not that I don't believe you, but if there is a story on that, even if it is just a rumor, I want to talk about it. But I don't want to make a video just saying, like, what if the Panthers, or actually no, I could make a video about trading down. I could actually talk about like the past years of teams trading up and down in the draft and what kind of capital they get for a number 7 pick or around a number 7 pick. You feel me? Like an hour after? Damn, they on their job. Which means if they updated it an hour after our trade, that means they're constantly updating they're updating this draft order all the time then. Because there's a lot of people getting picked up and traded and whatnot. Jordan Fuller's gone now. Well, that's what I kind of wanted, honestly. I don't know much about J.R. Reed. Sturdy tackler. Good in zone, it looks like. Hand-eye coordination is pretty solid, allowing him to react late to balls that get tipped up in the air. Has dug out low throws in game 2, or on quick game 2. He won't flash, but he's reliant. Shit. Good enough for me. Not dynamic, but not controlled, but he is controlled. Would not endorse any prominent role in man coverage. Best trait is tackling. Worst trait is deep range. We need deep range because you know who we're going against this year. You got Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. You got Julio, and we need someone to be back there. You feel me? And edge rushers, I'm okay with only getting one edge rusher for right now. Yeah, I mean honestly, we probably don't trade back because I think we do pick up if Isaiah Simmons, Derek Brown, or Okudah are there, any one of those three are there, I think we get them. I don't think we have Kinlaw so high on our radar, and Kinlaw will be there at 7. Kinlaw will 100% be available at number 7, but I feel like if it's not those 3 guys who are there at 7, we definitely trade down, and one of those guys will be there. But if they don't, if it's those 3 guys who are already gone, then we trade down. But but those are our 3 targets. Those are our 3 targets. There's just no way I see us not being able to get either one of those, any of those 3. Let's look at the corners. Look at corners. I think I picked up Harrison Hand. Oh, well, yeah. Actually, we did draft Harrison Hand in my last draft, and look, he went to Temple. All right, look. I don't care what y'all talking about right now. Another vet defensive end. Someone said something about a safety. Someone said a running back in the later rounds. What are y'all talking about? Did y'all see what school this kid went to? Do you see what school this kid went to? We picking up Harrison Hand. It don't matter. Although we have already looked at him before, and I liked what I saw from him. He's good in the zone. He's fast. He will get to the ball, and he has really good technique. Love what he can do. Actually, I don't remember this being what I talked about in my last mock draft, but it says he's really good in run support. Tackling can be a little bit scattershot. Oh, he looks for highlight blows as the tackler, so he's kind of like Trey Boston. But hopefully with Phil Snow being an older guy, you can maybe coach that out of him. But best trait is zone coverage. Shoot, yeah, look. I didn't have to even look at any of his skills. I could go look at at his combine numbers, at his stats. But I look at the school. I see Temple. I see cornerback. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Welcome to the Thunderdome. He didn't get coached by Matt Rule, though. What does that matter? He went to Temple, baby. What you talking about? He ain't get coached by Matt Rule. Does that matter? I see Temple by the name and I say, Matt Rule want that man. It is what it is. We can try to think about it. We can try to be smart about it, but what does that matter? Matt Rule want that boy. He went to Temple. That boy went to Temple, all right? That boy went to Temple. Simple as that. Let's look at running backs. I don't really see anything I like here. I don't really care about running backs, honestly. I think Reggie Bonifant and Jonas Scarlett are good enough as backups. Why would I get a running back? I do like Shaheem Carter. He could be available in the 7th. Who else? Who's available here? Safeties. Who do y'all want? Late in the draft, round 6. I mean, do we go for Quintez Cephas? I mean, we already have. I mean, Quintez Cephas and Antonio Gandy-Golden or even Devin DuVernay. I mean, this late in the draft, you really could go Devin DuVernay, Quintez Cephas, and Antonio Gandy-Golden as your 4th option. 5th option, receiving wise, if you include Christian McCaffrey. Do you pick up one? This is the 6th round. This is the 6th round, bruh. Oh, you're right. No, what? You're actually right. I remember we talked about that. Yeah, we did talk about that. He definitely just signed him. Someone commented on my video talking about we just signed someone. Hold up. It was probably a video I did of my we should trade for Robbie Anderson from a while ago. Let me just check real quick. Oh yeah, my video from a while ago saying, should the Carolina Panthers trade for Josh Gordon or Robbie Anderson? This is right after Josh Gordon got cut. Went to the Seahawks. All right, yeah. So I do have a video talking about Robbie Anderson from last year. I mean, we do have enough receivers on the team, but just imagine your backup plan, your back pocket plan being Quintez Cephas or Devin DuVernay. You might have to just go ahead and do it. Cephas? It's pronounced Cephas? Is it really? That's on me then. Let's look at all though. BPA. I mean, I bring him in. Do I pick up do I just go ahead and pick up a one of these guys who are kind of like on the bubble? I mean, if you want to pick up a receiver, do you pick up Devin DuVernay and maybe waste his potential? Or do you also already just go ahead and pick up Joe Reed in the 7th and have some competition for kick and punt return? We do already have a punt returner, kick returner kind of guy. But I like the idea of having 2 people in there just in case. What do y'all think? PJ Walker. What are y'all talking about, PJ Walker? PJ Walker? Carolina gets PJ Walker in the discussion? What are we talking about? They get PJ Walker? What are y'all saying? What is this conversation in the chat talking about? What y'all talking about in the chat? He's young and seems like he should have good potential. I like Hand. Oh, that was from a minute ago. Bridgewater, Hurts, and Walker. That is a bad idea. My brother. Yeah, Farrell Cooper. And he can to Cooper. I don't know about that. But yeah, the thing about Farrell Cooper is that he's not really an option in offense. But neither is Joe. But neither is it Joe Reed? Where's he at? Yeah, Joe Reed. Neither is Joe Reed. But he did lead college this past year, the NCAA, in average yards per kick return. But I think here, if you already have Farrell, if you're gonna do something, you probably have to go Devin DuVernay. You probably just go ahead and say, look, we're gonna have to do something here. You can't go get any Golden. He's 6'4", right? Yeah, he's 6'4". 6'3", 6'4", and then 2 speed guys. Do you go Gandy Golden or do you go DuVernay here? Tanner Muse. What does he play? Hold up. Wasn't he the safety? Yeah, he was a safety. Big body safety. Muse surprisingly functioned primarily as a deep safety. He was a deep safety? Okay. A sound zone defender with excellent awareness. He can play in single high looks. Actually, Phil Snow did like to have safeties who could play single high, who can play both two high and single. Okay. He can be ascend as a prospect. He receives more chances. I want to see what his combine looked like. Let's look at what his combine looked like. I'm like sitting so far away from my desk right now. Gandy Golden. See, honestly, I probably do pick up Gandy Golden because he's 6'4", and having two big body dudes out there cannot hurt. And Gandy Golden's not bad either. He's from Belmont. That's what's up. He ran a 4.41 at safety. What's his measurables? 6'2", 220. Gandy Golden got to wait. Gandy Golden got to wait. Gandy Golden got to wait. Gandy Golden got to... Let me just stop. Yeah. Gandy Golden, like I just mentioned, has to wait. He has to wait. He may not be a game changer. I like his size at 6'2". I like his speed. You ain't got to tell me nothing else. Greer will be traded to Temple. Relax, brother. Relax. 20 on the bench. That dude kind of yoked. Slow-footed. Wait. Slow-footed safety with hybrid linebacker tendency? Huh? I guess that means slow-footed in the flow of a game. Because obviously, when you're a safety in the league, how often are you going to be running 40 yards in a straight line, like moving straight like this? You're not going to ever really be doing all that, because what you're doing is going backwards. Your main focus is moving backwards and backpedaling. You're not really going to be sprinting dead ahead like in a like a 40-yard dash. That's why, like, talking about the bench press for some guys is kind of irrelevant. If you're not on the offensive defensive line, the bench press doesn't really tell me that much about what you can do in the flow of a game. It's cool to have a strong chest, you feel me? But unless you're on the O-line or D-line when you're actually using this motion, if you're actually using this motion in the flow of the game, that's one thing. But for some guys, the bench press doesn't really matter. It's just more like window dressing. But yeah, running a 4.4 in the 40 is definitely good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm not gonna flex like that. I ain't gonna sit here and bluff you. But does it actually translate to what a safety does in the flow of a game? Maybe not. Can't stay with running backs or wide receivers as a safety? Actually, you know what? Him playing, I mean, if he's going to play a cover linebacker, I'm cool with that too. I don't mind that at all, honestly. If Trey Boston, which I don't actually believe he can, I don't know if Trey actually can play single high. I'm not sure he's athletic enough for that. But if he could, maybe you just sit here and you do have Tanner Muse play linebacker. I'm cool with that. I would not be that mad. You have Shaq on one side. You have Shaq, Connor, or Tanner. I be getting Connor and Tanner those names. You feel me? He gets burnt, but would a tight end burn him? I guess for the most part, tight ends get covered by safeties though, so that wouldn't really matter. If he can play linebacker, I'm cool with it. I'm straight with that. I mean, my option was picking him up or picking up a receiver. Did I really need a receiver? Did we really need Quintez or Gandy Golden? Maybe that would have been good to have. It would have been cool. But yeah. And then here, I just play it whatever. I probably do pick up Joe Reed here. Joe Reed probably goes undrafted, honestly. Let's just roll through these different spots here. Joey Magnifico, dope name. Yeah, here I'd probably just bring in Joe Reed to have just so we can have some competition. I would not mind competition in one of our worst aspects from last year. Pick up Joe Reed in the 7th. And actually, was Quez still available? Did not see that. But I'm 100% cool with this pick. Oh, if we go Simmons at 7, we got to pick up Muse in the 5th or 6th. I'd be cool with that. Christian Miller, I'm not sure how good Christian Miller is going to be or how often he's going to be on the field. Honestly. Rate this pick. Reed going to the Texans? Really? I gotta peep that. But rate this draft. We got Okuda in the 1st. We got Ross Blaylock, a DT. We got a left tackle who might be able to play some who maybe can play some guard. I just want to look at it real quick. Okay, let me just do this. I said Convine. Because I know between him and Ben Barch, one of these two did play guard. He played all 13 games his freshman year, but he started 9 at different positions. He played left tackle, right tackle, and one at right guard. Where's the quote? There's no quote from a division coach or something like that. Reed to the Texans? That's cool. Yeah, Tahir Whitehead's going to be straight. He just can't cover either. But that's all right with me. I mean, getting Justin Strnad and Harrison Hand in the 5th, I like both those picks, honestly. Getting a coverage linebacker and actually, we probably didn't even need Tanner Muse. I forgot that we got Justin Strnad. Low key. I want to know what we do with Brian Burns. If we make Brian play defensive end, maybe it's Shaq, Tahir Whitehead, and we go Justin Strnad. I would not mind having a strictly coverage kind of guy out there. We have a lot of guys who have specialized talents that aren't really great at any one thing, which is kind of hard to actually figure out when and where to play them. Situationally, can they really get a rhythm if they're only playing like 25 snaps in a game, 20 snaps in a game? Check 2021 cap. Got you. Carolina Panthers 2021. All right. Cap space is $83 million. There might be guys that we end up cutting. Pick up Bashaud Breeland. He is not coming back here, brother. Bashaud Breeland is not coming back to Carolina, my brother. We did not treat that man well. All right. Chris Hogan. Why? The only reason I pick up Chris Hogan again he'd be the 5th option, I guess. Is he really? I'd just be cool with Farrell Cooper. But why would unless no one else wants Chris Hogan, I don't see why he'd want to stay here. I feel like he came here for that 1-year deal because he thought we were gonna be good this season, and that was a draw, a good point for a lot of guys to come here. I'll see it happening again. We should have kept Big Vern. Who's a free agent? Wasn't he? Could we have gotten his? No, we could have gotten an option. We could have optioned him. He played. Nah, bro. I don't like that at all. I don't like when dudes play horrible for most of their contract, and in the very last year they have a couple breakout games when everyone else on the team is playing bad. I don't know, bro. Unless I gotta see what he would have gotten paid this past season or this upcoming season, but I don't know. It was a little bit too little too late, bro. It was a little bit too little too late for Vernon Butler. I didn't like what I was seeing for too long. How much to cut Gano and KK? I'm not a big fan of cutting KK, but it's 11 for next year. It'd be 11 million in dead money and 10 million in cap savings. So we lose money. We lose money on K1 Short. If we were to cut him though, we would save $4.5 million the next year. Actually, no, we'd have $5 million or $4.5 million in dead money the next year. I'm not sure how much. I don't think we'd even save anything. I'm not sure we save anything if we cut K1 Short. What exactly? Oh, we that's right, because didn't we restructured his deal. We turned his salary into a bonus, right? Yeah, that's right. So his cap hit is down the road. Yeah, we don't save any money. I forgot all about that. We did restructure his deal. We turned his salary to a bonus. So we have a prorated cap hit on KK for the next couple years. Yeah. Didn't we? Hold on, did we not? Did we not? It doesn't say that here, but I'm pretty sure that we did. Didn't we restructure his deal? Usually it says here that we did that. But yeah, you can just see right here, there's no cap savings. 2020, we can't do it this year. We lose 15 million. Next year, it's a $2 million hit. And then after that, what is his actual deal though? A 5-year deal in 2017. Yeah, so he has a $2 million hit in 2023. Yeah, we declined his option. Yeah. It was Trey's and Luke's. All right. Well, I mean, the thing is, you have to restructure their deals though. They're both good at the time. I wasn't mad about us doing that at the time, so I can't be mad about it now. Know what I mean? But 153, I think because I think all the numbers are still up here. I think once we get rid of the players who don't make the 53-man roster and the numbers come off that, it'll change. But yeah, I heard the same thing, that we have about 100 million, at least 100 million for next year. I don't know about 153 million, but I know the number was above 100 million though. Could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure we're looking at least above 100 million. But according to this, it says team cap space in 2021 is 83. But I think this is wrong. Let's go to what's the other one? It's over the cap, and the other one is spot rack. So in 2021, we're looking at, okay, this says adjusted salary cap. Active contracts, which means cap space is 118. So this says 118. Estimated top 51. Yeah, so about 100 million. Somewhere between 118 and maybe a little bit more than that. DJ, Robbie, Curtis, Seth Roberts, Kirkwood, Cooper. Yeah, we're straight. Yeah. I think it's around this number right here. I do know that, I know from what I heard, it was about 100 million. I knew 83 sounded kind of low and 153 sounded kind of high. I believe this 118 number. I believe this 118 number right here. We're going 8-8, 9-7, getting that 7 seed. Hey, talk to them. How they gonna play? Are they gonna pay Christian McCaffrey, Samuels, and Moton? by not signing Cam to a long-term deal. Simple. Huh. Simple. Also, they're not going to pay Christian McCaffrey. This team, look, bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. This team is not going to pay Christian McCaffrey. And if they do give C-Mac a deal, they're going to move him out to slot receiver. Honestly, what I can see happening is the team transitioning C-Mac to slot and then stripping off Curtis Samuel. But you'd have to do that this year. Don't see it happening, so you can't really do it. But actually, you could. What you could do is some grimy. Well, no, the top 5 receivers make more money. You could 5th-year option Christian McCaffrey, but I don't think C-Mac would play under the option. He'd have the option and 2 franchise tags. I just don't think he'd actually play, and that'd be really grimy to do. But that is an option for the team. If the team is gonna keep, if we're gonna keep C-Mac, we're gonna make him a slot receiver. We're not gonna have him at running back. Would I tank for Trevor? Doesn't matter what I would do. We're not gonna lose enough games with our offense the way it is. It looks like we're trying to win at least 6-7 games this year. It looks like the front office is trying actively not to lose, which I respect. I respect that. I wouldn't have had a problem with us tanking or us just being bad, us like not making too many big moves in free agency and in the draft. Well, in the draft, you make moves anyway. But in free agency, if we're going to just be bad anyway. And I would have been cool if we didn't even pick up. I would have been 100% cool if we didn't go after Teddy Bridgewater and we just had Kyle just play out this season. You don't get more weapons. You just try to fix the O-line and the defense. And you just say, look, this is going to be a dead year in 2020. We make moves from there. But getting Teddy Bridgewater, all these free agency signings tells me we are still trying to win. We might not win, but at least the team is trying to win. So the way that works out, I can't be mad at that. Yeah, but if we see our offense now, that means we can spend a lot less time in the draft actually drafting offensive players. We don't have to go after the O-line. We don't even need a receiver even late in the draft anymore. So we can take some more risk and some more chances on guys on defense. I think we only use 1 draft pick on the offensive side of the ball. I can't see us using more than 1 pick. You get an offensive lineman. I mean, what else do you need? You don't need a running back. You don't need receivers unless it's late in the draft and throwaway rounds. Do you really want to use a pick on a tight end? Maybe not. I mean, you go D-line, you go secondary pretty heavily. You look at a linebacker, and I think you stick to the defense. I think a 3-year deal is good for C-Mac, but you have to pay him what the market is. I mean, you can't pay him. I mean, you really can't offer him a deal that's disrespectful. 3 years. Look, the years isn't really the big thing. You got to pay the man. What more can you ask? Not much more. We can't ask for more, but Christian McCaffrey can ask for more from us. You feel me? The issue isn't whether or not you want C-Mac on your team. The issue is whether or not you want to pay a running back. When we've seen that paying running backs what they deserve does not always or does not often translate to winning situations. Then you're on the hook for that money, for that amount of time, and we all know that you can get a really good running back in the draft and be straight for the most part. Our schedule isn't tough, minus the NFC South. Nah, bro. Our what is it? Our home schedule isn't tough. It's one of the two. Either home or away is really easy, but the rest of it is, I think away is hard. Let me see. Wow, did not hit that right. Yeah, so home is easy. Away, we play the Packers, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Vikings, Uh, the Bucks, the Redskins. Look, the Redskins beat us this past year. This away schedule ain't very. It's not the easiest schedule in the world, right? It's not the easiest schedule in the world. The Bears got a good defense. Depending on if it's Mitch Trubisky or if it's Nick Foles, we might see something there. Lions probably gonna be bad again. Broncos, depending on their quarterback, they're not really all that great right now. Raiders could be good or bad. I'm not really sure. The Raiders look all right. They looked all right this year. Cardinals, I mean, they got a receiver core. Kyler's second year in the league. You never know. And then you have the Falcons, Saints, and Bucks, both home and away. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I would not call this schedule easy. I would say it's not the hardest schedule, but I also say it's nowhere near what the easiest it could. It's nowhere near the easiest it could be. Javian Elliott will probably come back. Will hopefully come back, but we definitely need corners. Javian Elliott is a serviceable slot corner. Slot corner is not our biggest need right now. We need someone on the outside. We need someone on the outside to pick up where James Bradbury was. And Dante Jackson on the outside looking questionable. Looking real questionable. So, Javian Elliott isn't even a big priority on my... It's not even really a thought on my mind because you got to figure out your outside boundary corners first before you even start to worry about your slot corner. If you can't stop those guys on the outside, it don't matter. They ain't throwing to the slot anyway. I say we go 3-13. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It won't be a great season, but we're making moves. I think we can win some of these games. We probably go 6-10. For right now, I think we can go 6-10. I don't know which games are where, honestly, because we like to win games we should lose, and we like to lose games we should absolutely win. So it's really hard for me to tell what games we're going to win and lose this season. But I don't see us only winning 3 games. Well, I would wait until the draft to say that the defense is going to be bad. Just because, and I know I was saying the defense is going to be bad as well, but seeing us focus on the offense so much this offseason in free agency makes me believe we're going to go heavy in the draft for defense. It seems like we're trying to just get placeholders on offense to be just decently respectable on offense for the time being, but using the draft to pick up young players and develop players that we actually really like for the next 4 or 5 years so we can have something to build on after those placeholders on offense are gone, and we can just use, and then in 2-3 years, or next year and then 2 years, we can still get guys on offense we really like to transition the team to after we have a couple years of the guys on defense growing up in the system as well. I think it's a immediate gratification on offense, but a slow process of having a strong defense. And that plan might work. That plan really might work. That's what it's telling me from the way we're looking at guys in free agency. Did I already react to the Robbie Anderson signing? Yes and no. I already recorded it, but I have not edited it and uploaded it. I was supposed to only be up here for an hour. I've already been going for 2 hours. It's going to take for me to edit it and upload it, it might take me, if I got off right now, it might be up at 11. We did a lot, though. We talked a lot about Cam, the team, free agency, trade talk. We did a whole mock draft. I really thought I was going to be on here for literally an hour. Quick talk about Cam. Tell y'all that Cam is not on the team anymore, and why I couldn't do the video, why that video can't come out right now. I have to get a new SD card tomorrow. God, bro. I hope there's not a shelter in place for where I'm at tomorrow. 5-11, 0-6 in the division. That could happen, bro. We might get some upsets. we might end up upset, bro. I don't know if we might get upsets, but I know we're gonna leave those games real upset though. That's a fact. we will win one game in the division. We will win one game in the division if it's week 17 and they already clinched. And the team we play already clinched. If I had the choice of Simmons, Brown, and Okuda, who do I pick? Derrick Brown. Derrick Brown. Actually, I have to pick a guy. I have to pick a position that I know I can't get even like comparable value to in the second round. And I think the biggest drop off in talent is corner. Though there are some good corners in the second round. It wouldn't be Isaiah Simmons. I like that idea of getting Isaiah Simmons. I like Isaiah Simmons a lot. But I think our biggest need is stopping the run at the point of attack. And I think that's you got to start at the interior at D tackle. You got K1. If you have KK and Derrick Brown, we've seen KK's production fall off a lot. You feel me? After we got rid of Star Lotulelei. After Star left, KK has been still good, but he has not been the same, right? I think having another player beside him who he can trust and actually can produce on his own can make both these guys better. So I probably take Derrick Brown, not just because Derrick Brown is good, but because he can make his presence will probably have us seeing K1 play even better himself. But then Okuda, obviously we need something. We need something. We need something. I'd probably go Okuda and do what I did in this draft here. Go Okuda and then Ross Blaylock round 2 if he's available. If we didn't have such a big if Dante Jackson was not such a bad corner right now, I would say, look, we can find our number 1 corner in the second round. At least we have some sort of stability on the Z side, on the weak side of the offense. We can just say we know what we have there and we're good there. But the fact that Dante is so bad on that side, it means we don't have any boundary corners we can actually believe in. So I feel like we have to get Jeffrey Okuda just so we can say, okay, at least one side might be taken care of. If Dante was just average, was just decent, and his skill set's good, his skill set's there. The fact of the matter is, he just doesn't have the. It's up here. It's not what's going on with his athleticism. He's got that. Cam's gone. Get over it. Time for a fresh start. You know, I look at this chat kind of often, but I feel like I'd be missing whole conversations that be going on, and I think that like people be responding to me, but that's not it. This is gonna happen with Cam. Why was Rule saying he was excited to work out with Cam? Because he was. What do you mean? I don't think he lied. Matt Rule said he wanted to coach Cam. That's not a lie. He said he wanted to coach Cam. And I'm sure he would want to coach Cam if Cam was healthy and if Cam had had more years on his deal. What's he going to say? I don't want to coach Cam? I mean, it's one of those things where he technically didn't lie. He said he wants to coach Cam and he'd like to coach Cam. I'm sure he would like to coach Cam. I'm sure he'd like to coach a lot of guys. I'm sure if you asked him for real, he'd say he loved to coach Patrick Mahomes. That doesn't mean he's going to coach Patrick Mahomes. That doesn't mean he's going to quit from the Panthers to be a coordinator for the Chiefs, right? He said he wants to coach Cam, and I believe that he meant that, right? And then David Tepper always said, if he's healthy, then we'll see. We could never see if he was healthy. And obviously, other teams wanted to look at Teddy Bridgewater. There was a market for him. So we had to make a move for him then. We couldn't work out Cam again in the physical and get him on that workout like we planned to at the Panthers facility. So it was either miss out on Teddy Bridgewater and have no Cam, or go ahead and get Teddy Bridgewater and move on and at least have one quarterback. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I think we trade back in the first round if we can't get Simmons, Derek Brown, or Okuda. I would not be surprised if we were to trade down if none of those three were available. But I can't lie to you though. I just don't see a situation where all three are gone at number 6. Look at it. Because the Bengals are getting a quarterback, right? We're pretty damn sure the Dolphins are going to pick up a quarterback. The Chargers might not. Look, let's be real. The Chargers they could get Jameis. They could get Joe Flacco maybe. They could get Cam. The Chargers might make a move for a quarterback, and they wouldn't need one here. Now, for me, the Giants would probably need Jeffrey Okuda more. I think in this draft, I mean, they need a lot of things, but I feel like the Giants would probably need Okuda more. If I were the Giants, I'd pick up a corner here. The Lions could use whatever. I could see them picking up Derek Brown, and if the Chargers defense is good right now, I don't know exactly what the Chargers need, for real. But I don't know if it's Isaiah Simmons. If they need a linebacker, then they may go for Simmons. I don't know, but there's a good chance the Chargers don't need a quarterback when the draft comes around. So I guess it is slightly possible, depending on how things go. Maybe. They said Cam passed a physical when he got released because if he didn't pass, they couldn't release him. Is that a fact? You can't release a player who doesn't pass a physical? I don't know. What up, D2? What do you do if all three options are gone? Trade down. Why Tepper quiet now? What do you mean? Tepper hasn't really talked that much. All he said, the only thing, I mean, honestly, if you watch the video, he didn't want to answer the question. I mean, he kept getting asked about Cam. He didn't want to talk about Cam or what his future was. It sounded to me like David Tepper was trying to keep it hush hush. It sounded to me like he didn't really want to be out in the forefront talking about Cam and making it sound bad. I think how the team talked about Cam being allowed to get a trade, that was grimy. But when David Tepper was talking, if you watch the video, he tried to deflect from the question twice. He said his wife made decisions, and then he kept going off that really weird joke saying she's over there, or we don't really know. We can talk about some of that later. But he kept getting pressed for an answer, and he said, I mean, all he said was, "Is Cam healthy? We don't know. If he's healthy, we can go from there." That's a pretty standard answer in my opinion. I mean, what should he say? If you wanted him to say, we're no matter if Cam is healthy or not, we're gonna sign him to a 4-year deal and extend him, healthy or not, that's just bad business. It's bad business. Yeah, he's not being quiet, bro. I don't think he ever wanted to talk. I don't think he ever wanted to. He's not scared. He's not he's like hiding from the media or whatever. Like, oh no, I released Cam. I can't be seen in public. Dude, it's not a problem. Yeah, Bashaud Breeland. Yeah, Bashaud Breeland. He was playing for the Chiefs. Yeah. Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence for next year, I don't think we get a good enough pick to go for them. Yeah. I don't think we played bad enough for one of those. Wasn't there a rumor that Cam wanted a longer deal? Yeah. It's the same thing I've been saying for the past several months. That franchise quarterbacks do not want to play on the last year of their deal. Franchise quarterbacks do not like playing on the last year of their deal. No one does because it doesn't give you long-term security. If you get hurt, something happens, or if you have an off year, you don't have more years to get better, and you don't have job security, basically. If I was Cam, I would have asked for additional years too, because every other franchise quarterback gets additional years before they step on the field for the last year of their deal. Shrimply. What up, Shark on the Water? Is Marty doing anything? Yeah, he's signing players. We drafting Trevor? We're not going to lose enough games to draft him. Unless you mean we're going to trade picks to get down there. I don't see us losing enough games to draft Trevor Lawrence. Why keep C-Mac now makes no sense. Ticket sales, marketing. You could always 5th-year option him and then do 2 franchise tags. I mean, you picked up the offense looks good. What do you mean? The offense looks pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a good team in 2021. I thought it was going to take 2 or 3 years to get good again, but I would not be surprised if this team actually was all right after only 1 season. Yeah, probably win 6 games. I can see us winning 5 or 6 games. Nick Foles, $80 million. How confident do I feel about our tight end? I like Ian Thomas a lot. Always liked him. Roll with Ian Thomas or draft Thaddeus Moss. Depends how the draft works out. If you look at this draft right here, I would have picked up Thaddeus Moss in the 4th just to run a 2 tight end set. I like Ian Thomas a lot. I feel like I'm the only person who actually really does like Ian Thomas still on the team. But I'm not against running a 2 tight end set. I mean, with everything we've gotten already, I'd be cool with picking up Thaddeus Moss, running a 2 tight end set. At least turn the offense to a highlight reel. I mean, if you can't win games with your defense giving up 40 points a game, at least put up 35. So, that's how that goes. Probably go unsigned this year? I don't know. Is this out of focus? I think it might be out of focus a little bit. Who knows? Bro, but they all Temple, Baylor, and LSU players. Marty doesn't want these guys. Did Marty say that? I like Ian. Is a risk because he hasn't gotten a chance? Yeah, he hasn't gotten a chance at all. Yeah, Jeremy, though, I think it was only 1 year, right? Wasn't it only 1 year? We had Jeremy Shockey and Greg Olsen. I wanted Clowney. He probably cost too much. Oh, no, my cat's outside. I thought she was about to, start scratching at the door or whatever. But she walked away. Cam got 2 businesses. Yeah, he got fellowship and he got. Let me not talk about that one girl again. That Instagram model. Do you call her an Instagram model? Hold up, what's her Instagram again? Y'all know her name. What's her at? Hold up. Someone put her at in the chat real quick. Someone put her at in the chat. I'm trying to support a local business. You feel me? I'm trying to support a local business. Yeah, he got fellowship and he got. Look, he's supporting. He's supporting local performers. You feel me? He's supporting local performers. Bryson Hopkins in the 3rd round? No. No. Bro, think about the needs of this football team right now. Where would you rank tight end on the needs of this Panthers football team on both sides of the ball? 3? Would you rank tight end as the 3rd biggest need on this team? Probably not, right? Let's move on. Do you have an OnlyFans or a Snapchat Premium? Relax, brother. Kia Proctor? No, not Kia Proctor. The other one. I stay in ATL? No. Who do you want to see on the team who's not here yet? Free agent or trade for? Colin Jones. Top 3 needs. Defensive tackle, corner, and a young left tackle. You're full of it. Let this play out. Let it go. Trust the process. What do you mean? Performers. Cam the strippers. Hey, Cam ain't even close. Cam's not even close to James Harden. James Harden got his jersey retired in a strip club. How you do that? What up, Alton Moore? What's good with you, bro? CB, DT, and guard? Yeah, guard's a good position to want, but I feel like we don't have any long-term answer at left tackle. And if you can have one guy develop for a year and then come in at left tackle, I would rather have something strong coming up next year and be just league average or maybe even below league average at guard if it means we can get a really good or a good enough left tackle talent to come in. Hold up. You good, bro? Everything straight? Alright. It's going to be like 11.25 seconds when she's trying to get out of the room. Was Russell Okung traded to save money in 2021? Exactamundo, brother. Definitely to save money later on. That was a salary dump to get rid of Trey Turner's last year of his deal. Am I getting a Bridgewater jersey? You made me think of something. Hold up. 20% off. Say less. I said 12 and a half seconds. It took 30. Bye, bud. I'll see you later. I'll see you in 2 minutes. I've never seen a cat awake for so long. No. She's only awake for long enough to... Never mind. I was going to say make things inconvenient for me. Hold up. Clearance. Let's see if they got Colin Jones jerseys. Colin Jones clearance jerseys. Kelvin Benjamin. Wow. Devin Funchess. Matt Khalil. Wait, no, not Matt Khalil. It's Ryan Khalil. Kelvin Benjamin jerseys. Imagine. Actually, a Kelvin Benjamin jersey might just be hell in a cell. Let's look for a... Not this guy. Who the hell is that? I don't know who that man is. Jerseys. Didn't think so. My cat did the same thing. Where's Cam going? On to better things. I'm going to say Cam is weak. He is only trying to save his value. Then going forward, he can only pray that he will get picked. Well, you said it. You definitely said you're going to say it, and then you said it. They still got Steve Smith jerseys. Okay. Respect. Sam Mills. Respect. Bro, they don't have any Jake Delhomme jerseys. Oh, yeah. By the way, that's a Jake Delhomme jersey. It's like the old Reebok one, though. All right, is that Reebok? Yeah, it's Reebok. Remember when folks were wearing Reeboks with straight faces? So y'all might be too young for that. Y'all could be too young to know about people wearing Reeboks with a straight face. Speaking of Hell in a Cell, did I say Hell in a Cell? Did I say that's Hell in a Cell? I might have said that. It's his birthday, though? That's crazy. 55. I thought he was actually older. I thought he was older. How can Cam recover from his injuries? Through prayer. Dante Jackson jersey for $100? You gotta be out your mind, brother. Will Greer. You know, wait, they have Dennis Daly jerseys, but you don't. Wait, you have Dennis Daly, Ross Cockrell, and Brandon Zylstra jerseys, but I can't get a. Wait, you really can't get a Damian Parms, but you can't get a Colin Jones jersey? Alex Arma? Oh no, my brother. You can get Elijah Holyfield jerseys. Isn't this Quinn Blanding? What does Quinn Blanding even play? Isn't he like a backup safety or something? What does Quinn Blanding play again? Hold up, bro. Yeah, he's a safety. I only barely knew that. Christian Miller jerseys. Chris Hogan jerseys? Bro, oh, this is disrespectful. Oh, this is disrespectful. Dylan Gordon jerseys? Bro, what? Caleb Beninock, isn't he he's 78, so he's obviously a lineman. I don't know what position he plays on the line. Tamarick Hemingway, I'm like 100% sure Tamarick Hemingway is a practice squad player. Now this... That's disrespectful. Disrespectful. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He did not get a single snap! This man, Tamarick Hemingway, did not register a single snap on offense. Hold up. No, it even counts special teams as well. Tamarick Hemingway did not sniff the field. Hold up. Let's go even crazy. He did not sniff the field. What's up? Everything good? What's up? What's up? You good? Give me some love. Oh, ignored me. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect it. Yeah, this man did not touch the field, did not sniff a snap. You feel me? This man did not sniff a snap. But we have jerseys for him and they cost a smooth $100? Now, when I tell you this, hold up. Now, when I show you this, special. I should probably go. Oh, it's DB then. Colin Jones had 432 total snaps. 86% of the special team snaps. He played 1.2% of defensive snaps. Now, 1.2% is really small. It's not very big, but you gotta understand that he was on the field. And he did touch the football at times. And he did go on the NFL fields. Now, don't be stupid. You gotta get the man a jersey on the NFLShops.com. And you got a practice squad player with the number 84 on the NFLShops.com. You got a player who did not touch the field in Graham Gano. He was the injured player, but he was on the field before. So you give him the respects he deserves. You give him the respects he deserves. You gotta give him the respects. But a man who did not touch the field, he got a jersey on the NFL Shops. Latrell Jamerson, I only halfway remember that name, kind of. Oh, man. I'm on page 5. Or page 4. We're going to scroll. Stacey McGee. Okay, for real, I have no clue who Stacey McGee is. Bro, I have no clue who Stacey McGee is. I ain't going to hold you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend I actually know who that person is. Alright? I'm guessing he's an old lineman. Actually, he's probably a D-line. He's probably a D-lineman. I have no clue who that person is. Stacey McGee? He has 2 jerseys. You can buy his jersey twice. Oh, hell nah. Bro. DeAndrew White. He might have gotten a couple snaps. I'm not going to look it up. Bro, I'm done. I'm done. I'm about to end the stream. I'm about to end the stream right now, actually. Yeah, if there's no Colin Jones jersey on NFLShop.com, I'm ending the stream. Expeditiously. Bro, you don't gotta scratch the door. I'll get over there in a second. Oh, damn. Everything's cool, brother. Everything's cool. I'll see you in a minute. That's how it be. Oh, man. All right. Well, yeah. There's no jerseys for Colin Jones, and I've been disrespected for the last time tonight. Cam will fail his test? Okay. I mean, maybe. That's not our problem anymore. I mean, maybe he'll fail his test. That doesn't affect... Well, this kind of affects me a little bit. I want to see him do well. I have no reason to want him to do badly. Maybe he does fail his test. Maybe he doesn't play again in the NFL and starts again. I wouldn't be happy for that. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and, yeah. Luke, who exactly right? Luke, hey, they never heard of Colin Jones. Either way, man, yeah, that's the perfect spot right now to go and end the stream. This has been horrible for me. Honestly, we had a lot of things to talk about. We got enlightened. Spoke on a few things in a mock draft, but yeah, this was all a horrible experience for me, just because we went on NFLShop.com and there was no hint. Not even a you couldn't even squint at a jersey and pretend you may have thought of mistaking it for a Colin Jones jersey. But they had Quinn Blanding, Tamarick Hemingway, Stacey McGee, what's that guy's name? Something Teuhema. The backup. Is he a tackle? Is he a guard? I don't know. They have Devin Funches, Kelvin Benjamin jerseys. They got a lot of things. You feel me? Anyway, man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm done. Yeah, ended trolls into the chat. Am I in Charlotte? Nah. Just put Jones and 42 on one of the... That's not the point. It's the respect. It's the respect that matters. Now, I don't know if these guys get a percentage of the jersey sales, but how am I going to support this man, Colin Jones, if I have to make a custom 42 with Jones on it? It's not the same thing. Like I could make a custom jersey with Newton on it and put a 1 on it, but it's not the same thing as buying a Cam Newton jersey. Oh man. If you don't know him, how you know his first name? Who? 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 Never heard of him. Anyway, man, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all stay safe. Wash your hands. All right? Wash your hands. Simple. Wash your hands now.